Ryan Anderson here, the driver of Son of a Digger, and you're watching Rod Rod's Championship League.
What's going on, everybody? Project Rod Rod here, and it is time for Best Trick here in the final stop of Tour Violet. Matt Johnson and Max D is your undefeated racing champion this season, breaking records and making history here as the first truck and driver ever to go undefeated in racing in an entire season. Excited to see what's going to happen in World Finals. This is the leaderboards for the Tour as of now, and look at the difference right there, 22 points between Northern Nightmare and Max D. So it's not official yet. We're going to go ahead and get started with Best Trick here as Pirate's Curse hits the track, but it's not official yet. There is a very, very slim chance that Northern Nightmare can come back if he can absolutely just dominate these next two competitions, get a win in these next two competitions, Best Trick and Freestyle, and Matt Johnson just absolutely flop. There's an opportunity for him to come back, but we're just going to have to wait and see as Pirate's Curse now on his first attempt, going into some crazy sidewalls, but a breakdance save into a moonwalk now, but hitting the wall there. And of course, as always, but as of yet, hitting the wall, hitting the barrier will result in some sort of point deduction. So keep in mind of that, as right here, not sure what was going on there. I think he just kind of lost control a little bit, maneuvering the truck around, but let's see, he's getting lined up for his second attempt. Looks like on the container. Didn't quite get it the first time. He's going to realign himself now. And getting it up on the front two tires, but it gave the tires left, so that's the second attempt. A failed attempt for attempt number 2, unfortunately, for Pirate's Curse. So looking at the highlights of the first attempt right here, great save, great breakdance save. And unfortunately right here hit the wall a little bit, so that'll cause a bit of a point deduction. But right here, the tires left, and the move was in motion, but unfortunately didn't quite get the balance he needed. So a 4.983 is the score for Pirate's Curse. Here comes kind of fluffy now in Gravedigger, hoping for another Best Trick win after he got his first one back in Colorado. Let's see what he has in store for us today. Beautiful sky wheelie. And let's see, so great start so far, and going to a nose wheelie. No, he's going to flip it and land on the hood of the truck. So unfortunately, failed attempt for the second attempt for Gravedigger. So not the outing he wanted, I'm sure. He absolutely killed it in Best Trick back in Colorado, but right here, unfortunately, just wasn't what he wanted. 4.008. for Gravedigger. Here comes Nova Strider now in Crush Station. The Monster Lobster seeing what she has in store as she's trying to hang on to get one of those spots in World Finals and avoid the LCQ altogether. Nice sky wheelie now leading into some sidewalls. Not sure if this was intentional or not, but look at her go, spinning round and around. Non-stop. She's lost the claws, lost the hood. She's just going and going and going. No signs of stopping anytime soon. Look at her go. How she's managing to handle all this, I don't know. Now into a breakdance save, possibly, yes. A beautiful breakdance save. And that was quite a run for Crush Station right here. You see the sky wheelie. I'm not sure if this move right here was intentional, but she went with it and just absolutely just killed these sidewalls. Beautifully done, the great breakdance save. And I'm curious to see what the score is going to be. And a new leader, 8.066 for Nova Strider, so fair enough for Crush Station. But again, here comes Ant 99 and Velociraptor, another truck fighting for that final spot in the World Finals lineup. But I mean, at this point, we all kind of know Matt Johnson is your unofficial winner. I mean, we can't make the call yet, but he has to be your unofficial winner at this point. But here we go, Velociraptor popping it off of the container. I'm sure this is what Pirate's Curse wanted to do, but so far, great balance, keeping it in control. And he's going to ride the nose wheelie a little bit. Can he combo it here? No, he's not going to be able to combo it. But still not a bad first attempt. A great one in the books. Now let's see what attempt number 2 can bring us. If he can have a good attempt here, a good complete attempt, then we can definitely have a new leader. But right now, Crush Station is the leader to beat with an 8.066. Looks like he's going to go back for more here. Pop it off the container. Nice nose wheelie here. Wondering what he has in store. Maybe he's going to try to combo it into a wheelie or something. No, he's coming backwards now into a moonwalk. And he's going to readjust and take it back to a nose wheelie, kind of angled in. You can see the rear steer and the front steer, but right here losing it. And this could hurt him as he is on his lid. No! No, just the right amount of luck to get him back on all 4 tires. So accidental, but still great. Exactly what he wanted. And that should help him out in the scoring, since it wasn't, it wasn't like a failed attempt where he landed on his lid. Like he was able to land on all 4 tires. So that should help him. But great 2 attempts, and I'm sure we'll have a new leader, and we do, just barely. 8.111 for Velociraptor, so he is now the truck to beat, as MMJ Producer and Alien Invasion come out now. Wonder what he has in store for us. Still looking for something big out of this guy, and look at that, taking a page out of Matt Johnson's book, going for that flip right there, popping it up into a wheelie, going for a flip, now in a moonwalk motion, now in a sidewall break, dancing it, and back on all 4s. So fantastic save for Alien Invasion and MMJ Producer, and honestly, he just needs to come up with something a little, or for attempt number 2, something just as great to honestly take the lead at this point. But that first attempt was phenomenal. Now he's going to pop it back into a nose wheelie, and able to combo it with a short wheelie, balancing it on the back end. I saw him waving the front end a little bit, and that's going to be it for attempt number 2. So attempt number 1, phenomenal, in the books. Attempt number 2, though, that's going to be the one that could either make or break his score here. Right there, that beautiful breakdance save. And right here, getting that stoppy in, nose wheelie, moonwalk, comboing it with a wheelie, just kind of balancing it there, shaking the front end. And look, we do have a new leader, 8.539, so it was enough to take the lead, and quite a great score if you ask me. Here comes Toucan Plays now. Gonna get into a nose wheelie right off the bat. Needs to watch out. He looks like he's trying to steer clear from the barriers there. Now he's gunning it back into a moonwalk. Thought he was gonna have some trouble there, but no, he's gonna continue the moonwalk as far as he can. I wonder how far he's gonna take it. Up and over, reverse somersaults. Can he save it? Bouncing it on one wheel. Yes, he saves it. Attempt number 1 in the books. Attempt number 2 now. Gonna be some cyclones here. Honestly, attempt number 1, that save was fantastic. And exactly what you want to see, something different, something crazy. And these Cyclones, again, Cyclones haven't had the best record in terms of scoring. It's a fantastic move, especially when you combo it. Looking back at Matt Johnson and Max D when he comboed the reverse bicycle with a donut, that was fantastic. But doing a donut, just a donut, I don't know how much that'll get you, but let's see what the scores are going to be. Well, we have a new leader. No, still a great score, but not enough to beat Alien Invasion 8.322. Now, this is the man of the hour right now. This is the guy that we're all watching, Daniel Murray in Northern Nightmares, seeing what he has in store for us. This is his do-or-die situation right now on a bicycle, short-lived, hitting the barrier. And that's really gonna hurt him in terms of the score, and I don't know. Here comes attempt number 2 now, popping it up into a stoppy nose wheelie, going for the reverse flip, not quite getting it. Now he's stuck in sidewalls trying to save the truck. Act of desperation right here, trying to save it. Stuck in the throttle. I don't think he's going to get it. Yes, just enough grip to get it back on all 4 tires, but the damage is done. The damage is done, and this is just a nail in the coffin for his season, as Matt Johnson has that much more of a chance of being, for sure, the official tour champion. Waiting for the score, 7.035 for Daniel Murray. So, great news for Matt Johnson, but we're just going to have to wait and see until the official call is made. Here comes Blue Thunder now and Riley Strider. Looks like he too is lining up for that container, but he's going to go for a full-blown flip and landing it perfectly. Comboing it with a sky wheelie. Still into a regular wheelie, giving it too much, going for almost a forward somersault and landing on top of the barriers there, and that's for sure, obviously being the second attempt, but that for sure is going to end his run because he was a little too close to the stands there. So for sure, we'll most likely face some sort of point deduction. Right here, that forward somersault on top of the safety containers there. Thank goodness those are there. 8.028 for Riley Strider and Blue Thunder, so not bad at all. Here comes Arcanine 59 and Dragon. Got his first best trick win back in Death Valley in Stop 3. So can he relive that magic here in Stop 5? Again, unfortunately, he can't win the tour at this moment, but a win will still be a win, and good record. And right here, the nose wheelie comboing it with a regular wheelie, exactly what Velociraptor needed to do. And look at this, a forward momentum backflip on top of that. And a little bit of a bicycle, but just saving the truck. And honestly, that was a phenomenal combo right there. by Arcanine59. The popper into a nose wheelie, into a forward momentum backflip, and here you go. Now he's going to ride it into some bicycles, hitting that obstacle there, but it did not make him lose any sort of momentum. Right here, some trouble trying to save the truck, and now he's going to combo it into a wheelie. So bicycle into a wheelie yet again. Can he do another flip? No. That one's going to be a little short-lived, and this little wheelie right there will not count towards the score if I'm not mistaken. So Dragon, with a fantastic attempt, he's going to try to park under the container, but he gave it too much, and he's going to land on his lid. So early celebration, unfortunately not going the way that he wanted to, but for sure we definitely have a new leader here. Beautiful combo right here. Boom, into a wheelie, into a forward momentum backflip. And in this bicycle right there, that almost ended that run, but he kept it going. Got a little sky wheelie going, sidewall into a wheelie. Beautiful combos all the way around. New leader, 9.013 for Dragon. So, one competitor in the way of Dragon getting his second best trick win of the season. Can Matt Johnson do it? He's more than capable. He has 2 of these wins, if I'm not mistaken, already. Can he do it? Going for his signature move here. Nicely done. That's really been his staple all season long. He's done it in each best trick attempt that he's won. And now he's going to go for his bicycles. Again, one of the best to do it. Megalodon, I was just speaking about Megalodon last week. Megalodon being one of the best ones when it comes to bicycles, as well as Black Pearl and Dragon. And look at this, going for it again. The page out of Black Pearl's book, and Matt Johnson, he just did this in the last stop. Unfortunately, didn't get the win, so he's wanting to go for it again and see if he can get it. But that bicycle into the container, into a backflip. And he's going to park it right there in hopes of getting a win. Exactly what he did back in Colorado. So, is it enough? Is it enough to beat Dragon's combo? Dragon had a phenomenal combo right here. Matt Johnson and Max D, an amazing combo, something that's really unique. But is it going to be enough? As the scores are coming in, and 8.871, a fantastic score, but not enough to take the lead as Dragon and Arcanine59 takes his second best trick win of the season. Well deserved as we take a look at the leaderboards here. But really, the news that everybody is more concerned about right now, I'm sure, is the leaderboards. As you can see, Northern Nightmare back in the bottom in 8th place. Matt Johnson got 2nd place, but still. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the overall seasonal leaderboards, as look, now a 28-point difference between these two competitors. So, Matt Johnson and Max D is your unofficial Tour Violet champion. We're going to have to wait until the final points tally up from Freestyle, but 213 points as of now. Matt Johnson and Max D has dominated Tour Violet, your undefeated racing champion and your unofficial Tour Violet champion, as we'll wait for Freestyle to make the official announcement and celebration. But here are the overall event championship leaderboards for Stop 5. Dragon hanging on, trying to get that final overall event championship win, as he's 1 point away from taking it away from Max D. But Freestyle is the final competition here of the season. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, be sure to hit that like button, and we'll see you in Freestyle.